Girl, oh. No, girl. Girl, no. Can't do that, girl. Girl, what is that dinging? Mm. She on here, honey. Hey, Cicely. What's going on? Mm. I know you miss me. I know you miss me. Yes. What's up? Hey, Shay. Shay, K. What's up? Well, honey, we have been missing you like crazy. Worried that you just left all your YouTube and all this for good. No, I see her, honey. Mm-hmm. I see I colored my hair. Tony, what's up, Tony? I'm only gonna be here for 10 minutes. Hey, Jason. I'm only gonna be on here for 10 minutes. It's 4 a.m. I said, let me go. Why not? Yes, why not? I had got my Rihanna hair done. Yes, I had went on through this Rihanna on child. Thank you, Jason. Say, honey, why not? What's been going on? What's been happening? Mm-hmm. When this promo hair? ah, no, I can't stay 20. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay 5. I'm just doing 5. Hey, look at the Leo. Hey, mama, I've been thinking about you. I told my friend I was going to call you. Yeah, right. Call you this weekend. The weekend I promised, honey. The weekend is 4 or 5 days away, honey. Sure, look at the Leo. Child, been working on some merch, honey. Me and the Diamond Club president of the Laughing Hyenas. We're working on getting some merchandise to sell. I got to get that merchandise, honey, because y'all want y'all to see me on T.S. Madison, the T.S. Madison experience, honey. They're going to be wanting that merchandise. I got to have it ready, honey, so I can sell it. I'll send you a screenshot of the text I sent her. That still ain't got nothing to do with you calling me. You ain't call. I ain't talked to you in months and Sundays. Long as I ain't been on here, honey. Shay Duke, what's going on? How y'all doing? Hey, what y'all doing up this time of night, honey? This time of morning, rather. I was up. I'm up because I was watching the tennis tournament. That's so crazy. I was just saying Monday night watching you at the mom, watching you work, mama. Put the hyenas up for sale and selling our fur to make merch. oh, honey. Uh-oh. Oh no, honey. I mean, like the what you call it, honey. Scratching and surviving. God is still good, though, honey. He's still good, child. My eyes water. Mm. Yes, honey. Child, what's up? I'm up because I was watching the tennis tournament, Australia Open. I watched Venus Williams, baby. That's all they're gonna be talking about. Venus Williams. She twisted her ankle. I think in the first, the second was it the second set? She twisted her ankle at the end of the first set or the beginning of the second set. So they thought she was gonna retire because she already came out there with a knee. Let me see. I got high at 6 p.m. the next day. I woke up wondering where am I at? Where am I at? Where to come in? Where am I at? Then your love popped up, so here I am. Hello, honey. Hey, did we see Mama at the? Did we see Mama in this year? I honestly can't remember. Yeah, you saw me this year. I was on talking about the inauguration. I was during the inauguration. How you know that was January 20th. Hey, shit, can come up 1985. I was on Bigo, LOL. Hey, Carolyn. I could sleep, so you came on, so I'm watching. We see her for the inauguration. Yes, honey. Yes, I was watching Venus. So she twisted her ankle in the first round, the end of the first set or the beginning of the second set. So they thought she was gonna retire, but baby, she mustered up some strength, took a pain pill, and she went on, lost the second set 6-0. But she didn't want to quit, honey. So she's not a quitter, honey. But bless her heart, honey. She's 40 years old, still out there trying to represent us, child. Just don't want to quit. Tanya Hart, baby, I don't know what Tanya Hart is. Mm. What's up, Shay Shay, dude? Child, I see my eyes watering and the fan is blowing in it because I had that fan on because y'all know. So she just gonna have to water. Cause no, we're not turning that fan off. It's Black History Month too. I ain't no finna be in here sweating on in black during Black History Month. In here sweating, no ma'am. No ma'am. My nails breaking all over again. Gotta start that. Look, just cut that one. The election live. Tell them, baby. Tell them, honey. I was on all day during the, the inauguration. I was on all day, honey. Now I'm on now watching the breaking news on CNN that broke this morning at 6 a.m. and still breaking at 4 a.m. Same breaking news. The impeachment trial number two. Uh-huh. You know I'm studying for this exam, and I shouldn't be here now, but I had to see you. Mm-hmm. Hey, Lacey. Wow. Got up to the bathroom. Got up to the bathroom. Got up to go to the bathroom and couch live. Good early morning, Miss Sophia. Hey, Lacey. Hey, I'm sure my baby on here, honey. Hey, mm, you gonna call Trump anytime soon? Trump. Happy African American History, Princess. That princess. Child. Ooh, you go. You go ignore me. Hey, Timmy, 2 times I ain't see you. I probably was dabbing my eye when you popped your comment popped up. Jasmine Nicole Richardson, what's up? I know you peeking. I know you peeking, girl. Oh, oh, I gotta go to the doctor. Y'all see, I got a little bump right here. Oh, I gotta go to the doctor, child. Get that checked out. I gotta go get that checked out, child. Mm. Yeah, I was watching Venus Laws. She out of the Australia Open. Then I've been watching CNN. I did have brunch with my girl, Dr. Juanita. What? Monday morning, February 1st. She still and heard about the Brett man. What? She heard about the Brett marriage. Oh, so y'all know when I'm on my phone, these comments they come and they leave to somebody else. Hey, so, I feel like I'm in trouble. Look at it. uh, why you feel like you're in trouble? Child, I just jumped on here, honey. All right, it's coming up on 10 minutes. I'm getting ready to go. 9:40, 9 minutes 41, 42, 43. It was nice seeing y'all. Gotta go and curl my hair and wrap it for the station tomorrow. Got one nail. This one broke. They were growing pretty good. She hanging on, honey. Broke this one on the banister the other day. Trying to grab on the banister and just caught the end of it. That's how it happened, honey. Oh yes, it's late, it's night, and the feel is right. Make sure you call me. Tim, I ain't calling you. You ain't making me nothing. You just talking. You ain't gonna make me nothing. You been talking about making me something since last year. You ain't gonna make me nothing. When you get some minutes on your phone, I ain't got none. I'm using the last two right now. I'm already over. Tell me y'all world. What's been going on in y'all world? Anybody on any of my children, y'all had COVID? Any of my children that took the vaccine? Let me know if you had COVID, you took the vaccine, somebody in your family had COVID, somebody in your family took the vaccine. Let me know what's up. What's been going on with y'all? Let me know what's up. I need your P.O. box to send you some bracelets. Hit me up in my email. Oh, hit me up at, send me an email. The real Miss Sophia at gmail.com. That's Miss MISS Sophia at gmail.com, and I'll send it to you. I need a dress. I need a dress and some heels and some units. Oh, the real Miss Sophia at gmail.com. None of my moderators in here tonight, huh? Chad, Ty, Ty still trying to recover from that trip to Las Vegas with his family. Oh, sorry to hear that, Lacey. Hush your mouth. Mm-hmm. Lord, you done put apples to sleep. Oh, sorry to hear that. Apples. Mm. Who else is there? Breathing in natural, eating vegan is better than vaccine. Okay. And y'all need y'all some vitamins. Let me go and eat mine for today. Oh, vitamin C. Michelle Clover sent me these. And then elderberry. I told y'all. Somebody told me since they don't have no cure for the COVID, y'all need to build up your immune system. And elderberry is a good product. A lot of natural herbs and stuff to build up your immune system because that's all they get. That's all they're able to do before they came up with the vaccine. When people got sick and went to the hospital, couldn't breathe, put them on breathing machine and all that. They say you got to build up your immune system. Elderberry that made a killing during the COVID. Because everybody stands by elderberry, honey. Yes. Where is it? Yes, honey. You better get you some. Let me see. The comments. What the comments? Y'all pray for our black boy. He lost his aunt, and then his sister was in the hospital. I haven't talked to him in a couple of days. They were running tests on him. They didn't know what was going on with him, with her rather. Then he got locked out of all his bank accounts. Yeah, so he been going through. Pray for Fly Black Boy. Who else? I ain't heard from y'all. I ain't heard from y'all, child. I just be shouting y'all on the radio, honey. I don't be hearing from y'all. I said, what about kid? Rachel. Except Rachel. Rachel hits me up every day. Her and Michelle Clover hit me up every day. I'm on the radio. They text me, call me, send me emails. Also, Jasmine Nicole Richardson. Jasmine hits me up every day. They be on the radio. They faithful listeners to my show. Mm-hmm. Lakeisha, Ty, who else? Pam, out of sight, out of mind. Mm-hmm. Vic. Mm-hmm. Vic, I'm supposed to be going riding on that train with you. You're supposed to take me on the train. I'm supposed to go to work with you. Vic be working them trains, honey. Or on the railroad. Going on the railroad run. Oh my God, the Highness been going through the trenches. It's my fault, not including us anymore. It's y'all fault. Like my debate coach told us, y'all left Mama, Mama left y'all. Sister, yeah, you texted me the other day. Oh, Beauty B, I miss being here with y'all. I'm sure 6'9", 6'8", honey. Yes, I'm 6'8". Hit up. Mr. 6'8", he been going back and forth, he been, under the weather and he get himself together and then he come back, but he been going in and out, health issues and stuff. But I think he's better for the best for the most part. And then it's just weather. The weather in Atlanta, I know the weather in Atlanta, I don't know about where you all are, but the weather in Atlanta is bipolar. Like today, it was like a summer day. Then tomorrow it'll be below 5. Then it'll be freezing and then it'll be raining. Then it'll be back to hot July. That's why people around here getting sick. A friend of mine was in the hospital with pneumonia. Lacey say, how TKP in the game doing? They all good. They starting up the Divas and Duke show again at a new club here in Atlanta. New club. Some people open a new club, so the Divas and Duke's gonna be over there on Sundays. And no, I'm not going over there before you ask. No, I won't be there, baby. Mm. Child, I'm trying to do a new thing, honey. I'm trying to do a new thing. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Mm-hmm. Got my eye on the prize and my back against the wind. I'm a winner. Mm-hmm. Oh, mm-mm. Wait, why you got your hair on? I got my hair on. Child, why not? Did you read the did you read the heading of this video? Why not? Ooh. Child, what was it coming before Wade, honey? I've been in Atlanta 6 times last 2 months. What you doing in Atlanta? 6 times. Oh, child. All shade. This is my Rihanna, honey. This is my Rihanna. Can't go wrong with this Ree. Let me stop all this moving before the video start clowning, honey. Y'all know how they do, honey. Being grown, mama. Look at the little, that was my text. Oh, okay. Ooh. Ooh. Baby, that impeachment trial started. I told y'all need to keep up with politics. Y'all been keeping up with the politics. Y'all know some of y'all was at work, so y'all was at work when the impeachment trial was going on, but they've been showing it. Thank you, Wade. But they've been showing it. Uh, I watched it again. That opening argument, baby. Them Trump lawyers were the fool. Them Trump lawyers were the fool. Let me just say this, because I got into a discussion with somebody, and they was talking about, well, I agree with them because they have time. How you gonna try him? He's not a citizen. You can't try no citizen. Yeah, you can try a citizen. He wasn't no citizen when he was impeached. So try just to stop the process because he's no longer president. You can't impeach a citizen. Can you impeach a private citizen? He was impeached when he was the president. And then they've been telling y'all, see, that's why I say keep up with it daily. You got to keep up with what's going on daily because that way you can have all the information as opposed to bits and pieces of it. Because what they talked about, what Trump lawyers did today, is what they have been talking about way before. Look, Pam, Wade come up in here and there go Pam, out of sight, out of mind. But everything that the lawyer was talking about, well, the first one, he was just up there rambling. He didn't have nothing to say. Highness, we have to start a petition to get the demons out these dudes. You ain't got to start no petition. The host can go back if the host want to go back. um, yes, Lacey, them showed out, honey. Trump lawyers was sad. Yeah, and then the lawyer that got up there and said, child, uh, we were going to do something totally different, but, the lawyers, they did such a wonderful job presenting their case that we changed up what we was going to do. So in other words, he say, child, we lost. And then on top of that, they talk about, well, they didn't have time to prepare. That's not their fault. That's not the Democrats' fault. That's Trump's fault. Because he wanted the lawyers, the first set of lawyers that he had that quit on him, he wanted them to go in there and argue that the election was rigged. They said, that's not what you've been impeached for. Not no, looking like them lawyers look today. So I'm sure the lawyers that quit, they looking and they saying, child, well, they didn't have no ground to stand on. What? And then them lawyers from them house managers had told them up so. And they say that this is you can't do this, you can't do this. Yeah, you could do this. And then it's just like I was telling a person like they had been saying, it's just like if a president if you can't by him being a private citizen. And I say if a president is in his second year of his 4 year term, if he's in his second year and he's do something that is impeachable and they impeach him during his second year and he resigned. When he resigned, he's a public citizen. He's a private citizen. You're not gonna be able to go and continue with the impeachment just because he resigned. So that argument right there, that he and then it's just like he, well, just let it go, honey. Let it go. Let's just let that go. He's all he done lost. He gone on and everything. Blah 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 blah. It's like no, and then it's just like that's just setting a precedence as to other presidents. You can get away. You can do anything. You can do anything and get away with it. If you resign or it's at the end of your term, blah, blah, blah. What kind of sense that make? Like, no. Let people know they're going to be held accountable. If that's the case, just why don't we say, well, child, well, she killed that person or he killed that person. They already dead, so y'all ain't going to bring them back. Taking this person to trial ain't going to bring them back to life. So just let them go on. Just let it be. Just go on. Let them go on. What kind of sense that make? What motive is there? What incentive do they have to stop killing people if they know they can just kill people? And then y'all say, "Well, the person ain't coming back to life, so no matter what we do, we ain't gonna bring back to life. So just let it alone, let them alone, let it go." He's not the president. He over. He out. Just go on. No, boo. That's not how that works. Child, all the black people that's in jail for minor crimes, little pocket full of weed and all of that. Y'all throw the book at them. Then, especially when they had to pass the law, three strikes and you're out, y'all really threw the book at a lot of black people and brown people. So now all of a sudden, you got y'all want to let Donald Trump get off, just like he let all them people that he pardoned, who could, who, who admitted guilt, who admitted breaking the law, and he done pardoned them. So y'all just want everybody to get away with breaking the law, but black folk, we can't get away with breaking the law. If that's the case, then go. Y'all let Bill Cosby out. Let Bill Cosby out of prison. Let him out. Let R. Kelly out. Why y'all don't feel like that about those our black celebrities that's paying the penalty? Let them out. But, child, it is what it is. Son. Legally, live, you the lawyer. You let them know. He not the president no more. He was when he was in peace. Hey, what y'all doing? What is the day? What is the day? Child, listen. But no, keep R. Kelly in there. Exactly. So keep. Mm. Yes, honey. You stole cars. They tried to put me under the jail, honey. Yes. They all had insurance. I did them a favor. Oh, you study law. Oh, Gorilla Glue Girl. Hey, Miss Tiger. Hey, Miss Tiger. uh, Gorilla Glue Girl. Gorilla Glue Girl. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Nicole. What's going on? Mariah. Hey. At first, it is. At first, when I saw it, I didn't know if it was true or if it was just, somebody doing a prank. Cause that's what everybody doing now. They doing jokes on social media, honey. So you don't know what's real and what's not. And once I found out it was real, I eased up off of it because I realized the danger of the situation that she in. Child, you to put gorilla glue on your hair, and then it's just like I talked about it on the radio the other day. It's just like, you know, yeah, it was stupid for her to do it, but then it's just like, you got you done lawyered up and you trying to sue the gorilla glue company and stuff. It's just like you got other things to be trying. You need to be trying. There's no way you're gonna save that and save your hair. You gonna be bald headed. You gonna be as bald headed as Isaac Hayes. And then your lawsuit. You want to sue Gorilla Glue. It's just like, no, girl, listen. Everybody know. Everybody know you're putting no Gorilla Glue in your hair. So did somebody? Well, no, they said. Then the Gorilla Glue people told her, "But baby, listen, we have we give you, we tell you, we warn you on our label. You know, this is not. Don't use this on such. She said, but yeah, but y'all didn't say don't use it on your hair. But bitch, we think we had to tell you don't use it on your hair. And then it's just like, child, her hair, the pores in her head just clogged up. All kind of fungus and stuff could be growing up under there. You need to go and get that shaved off. And then she went to the emergency room, and they did some kind of chemicals they put in there, and then they said it started burning and loosen up, and it started burning, so they stopped. But they said it would loosen up, but it just hardened right back up. So it's like, child, you got to get that shaved off your head. And I don't even think, because it's Gorilla Glue. But I don't think, I don't, she could sue, but I don't think she have a leg to stand on trying to sue them. But it's just like you got other fish to fry, honey. You need to be trying to get that out of your head, as opposed to lawyer up. You trying to get a lawyer. Girl, girl, them folks told they ain't tell you put that in your hair. All the commercials they running with Gorilla Glue. You ain't never seen them run no commercial with people putting it in their hair. It's okay. It's like, and as a comedian, I'm saying this on the radio the other day. As a comedian, this is the kind of stuff we live for, honey, because we could just, baby, and some of them are going ham, but it's just like with me, I realized that this is serious. We got a whole lot of other stuff, a whole lot of other material out there where we don't have to just, take advantage of somebody when they just, made a stupid mistake and it's affecting their health. This is affecting her health and her livelihood and everything. So that's why I choose not to make jokes about it, you know, just really. Because baby, I could do a whole 2 hour set. I could do a whole 2 hour set on that. But it's like I think about, you know, I wouldn't want like somebody she'll probably win just like the person uh burned by McDonald's hot coffee who won. Well, that's another story. Their coffee is too hot. That coffee is too hot. Y'all know that coffee is hot, but this is something else. McDonald's made that coffee and they put that coffee, they know that coffee hot. They made the Gorilla Glue, correct. But she went bought it and she put it in her head. McDonald's didn't pour that coffee in their lap. McDonald's just made that coffee. But she went and got that Gorilla Glue and adhesive or something for your hair that they had for your hair. And she ran out. So she just said she wants to try another product they make that's not for your hair. So it's like, no, baby. Lena Lil said she gonna get paid. They more than likely gonna sell it. No, baby, they ain't gonna give her nothing. They're not gonna give her nothing because they already told her. Because when she talk about, yeah, but y'all just say put it in your hair. They told her, baby, y'all just say don't put it in your hair. We didn't say put it in your hair either. Oh, but honey, yes, honey. But and then on top of that, what? See, I said I wasn't gonna be doing that as a comedian because it was my mama, my sister, my aunt, all the ladies in my family, my cousin, all that. It was I wouldn't want them to be making no jokes about my aunt and my cousin, my mama, my sister, my nieces, and all that. But it's like, what did you put that gorilla? What was the look? What was the outcome you was going for? You wanted it to hold and you wanted it to shine. Is it holding? Is it shining? You got you got what you wanted from their product. So how can you sue them when you got what you wanted? You got the results that you wanted. It's just that when you got ready to change your hairstyle, you couldn't do it. You had to go buy you, baby. Go buy you some wigs. Go buy you need no. You get to get the cut. Get that cut off your head. Get that cut out your head. I have a small coffee shop. Welcome, Sophia, to my coffee shop, to my cafe. Hmm. Have you ever considered running for political office? I'm former White House. I'm former White House. You'd be very good in politics. Yeah, I think I am gonna go into politics. Yeah, Lacey, I think I am. Because the way it's going now, Trump just opened the door for everybody, no matter what your past, honey. You know, the little stuff that I done did, honey, it can come, girl. The little stuff I done did look like I was Mother Teresa's sister, honey, compared to what everybody else did. She don't have to worry about doing her hair for a while now. She got to worry about doing her hair for a while. She needs to get that out of her head because that's not healthy. That's not healthy. Like I said, your hair, your scalp can't breathe. Your scalp needs to breathe. You need to be able to shampoo, massage your scalp, clean your scalp. Her scalp can't breathe. So that is that moisture is turning into fungus. She needs that out of her head. That's not healthy. And baby. Hair is considered skin. No, hair is considered skin. It's hair. It's attached to your. It's attached to your skin, which is your scalp. Baby, listen. Mm. Hey, Doxy. Hmm. Oh my God, girl, that makes it itch just thinking about it. Okay, makes me itch just thinking about it. I know that's real. Oh my God, shaking the die. Yeah, I've been skiing. Yeah, I don't think she getting no money legally live. They gonna laugh her out of the courtroom. Who was that say long time? The company left, long time. I need to turn the camera around. Hey, Stephen P. Because every time I turn it, my hand be in the camera. hmm So I gotta move the comments, honey. It's still above the camera. Try. It was the right way. I just have to move my hand over here. Mm. Turn it back around. That was right. First time. I just have to go over here. Okay. Okay. They did. That's what they did when she went to the hospital. I think. Oh my God, girl! They put the acetone in there, and then they say that it started burning, but it would loosen up a little bit, but it just get back hard. Mm. They ain't gonna sue her. They gonna want her to get that over with. Yeah, just shave your hair, baby. Go shave your hair. Shave your hair and go and get you a couple of wigs, cause y'all you can't get no units. Get you some wigs. No glucose ain't gonna be nothing. No, that's what if the other product that she was using, the adhesive. Now you could use glucose to get that out, because that's what the girls use. That's what the drag girls use. That adhesive when they be doing them pasties and stuff on their breasts, and then they see they had the outfits on, the little nothing. That's what they use. That adhesive spray, and they use that glucose or glucose, whatever it is, glucose to yeah, spray that on there, rub it in, massage it out. You can't do that with no gorilla glue. Missed on the commercial shit. Don't you see they built a whole damn boat on the commercial with gorilla glue and the water didn't seep through it. So what makes her think that the gorilla glue she gonna go and wash shampoo her hair and the water gonna seep through the gorilla glue? It ain't seep through that boat they made with that gorilla glue. Baby. She just in a world of trouble. No, no Vaseline if it do nothing, no Gorilla Glue. I'm going back over these comments I missed. Hey, Lakeisha. May did read, I said. May did read, I said. Who's May, Lakeisha? Hey, just John Rick. Go back. Yes, honey. She ain't getting nothing. She ain't getting nothing, child. Wave Nouveau hair lotion and protective styles for me. Oh, Prince Diana. Say that's sad. Yeah, it is sad, honey. But why would you put some gorilla glue in your hair? Because I'm telling y'all, and y'all know the climate we living in. When I saw that, and you know everybody on here doing, so I'm just not thinking that it's really gorilla glue in her hair. I'm thinking that this is somebody else that's, trying to do some jokes, trying to do a little funny video, sitting at home with nothing to do like everybody else, creating little funny videos to post up. So I'm thinking that's what it was when I first saw it. I'm thinking she got some Crisco oil or some hair grease or something to slick the hair down like that. I ain't thinking it's real. She made it to CNN. And they talking about Joe Biden and uh they talking about Joe Biden and the impeachment. So for them to cut through and talk about you on CNN, baby, this is real. I'm like, oh my God. Look, I'm like, what you call from Beloved? How to go from how I went from my eye running to my nose. Cause I'd have been on here past 10 minutes. She did a haircut and a prayer blanket and a seat in front of Juanita Miner's live. I'm, I'm telling y'all, listen, y'all. I watch Juanita Bynum. Y'all know I love Juanita Bynum. I love, y'all know I love Juanita Bynum. So I was watching Juanita Bynum the other day. You know how I be going through, how you be going through social media. You know, just get your phone, you're going through. Same way I found out about Sister Tyson got my phone, finna, you know, see what's going on YouTube, what's going on Facebook, Instagram, and all that. Get my phone, see what's going on YouTube and Facebook, see how many y'all done like my posts. Then I find out, rest in peace, Cicely Tyson. Then I get my phone, trying to see how many y'all done liked, how many y'all listen to the radio show and what's going on, how many sent me a message and rest in peace, Mary Wilson. Rest in peace, Hank Aaron. Rest in peace, friend of the family. Rest in peace, one of my, you know, good supporters. His mama passed. Rest in peace, uh, girl we know in Miami that been murdered. A trans girl that got murdered. Rest in peace. Somebody friend that died from. It's just everything. Just rest in peace, child. So, honey, it's like, child. Then I see my sister, Princess there. Not girl. I see my sister, Princess there. I gotta call her because my name, it ain't even who I was talking about, honey. Leon Spinks, rest in peace. Yes. Then who else? What you call her? Who died after Hank Aaron died? Alice Trebek, the man from Jeopardy. Who died? Hank Aaron died. Then the next day somebody else died. Then somebody else died, and somebody else died, and somebody's just death, death, death. Then somebody hacked my niece's account, stole all her money, and hacked all her social media accounts. Then Fly Black Boy lost his aunt. Then his sister in the hospital. They run a test on her. Don't know what's going on with her. Then they done locked him out of his accounts. It's just so many other. This 6 feet 8 he going through. J. Renee in the hospital. She been in the hospital for a couple of months now. They trying to, you know, just going through. But the thing about it is, and I during this time, all I can think about is how when you was living, when I was little, because I know a lot of people they were robbed of this too, honey. So I don't take this for granted no more. When I was little, our parents allowed us to be kids. We didn't have to deal with death. We didn't focus on death. Cause what were we gonna do? What were we gonna do? We couldn't do nothing. We didn't understand death, and now we know that you know everybody gonna die, and it's just like right now. Now you have to just like with the Hank Aaron's and the Cicely Tysons and whoever else. It's just like once the older you get, the closer you get into death. The older you get, the closer you get into death. Sister Tyson, she lived to be 96 years old. Would we like for her to still be here? Yes, we would. And then everybody was talking about Hank Aaron. They talking about Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron, he that COVID shot killed him. I'm like, no, they ain't say. They said no, that ain't what it is. And then who else? Somebody else died in their sleep. Because somebody else died today. Who's that died peacefully in his sleep? Now everybody just dying peacefully in their sleep. These people live long lives, honey. And it's just what it is, what it is, honey. Hey, Brown said you gonna put an Aaron. Yeah, that's what was Larry King, child. Larry King died the next day after Larry King lived a while, honey. Larry King died the next day after Hank Aaron. And then the lady, what's her name? Florence Lieberman, the one that was on Dance with the Stars that used to be on Rhoda. She died. Then it's just like, honey. Mary Wilson died peacefully in her sleep. Yeah. Then there's some man. Oh yeah, the what you call the man? The man from that played the Sound of Music. He died peacefully in his sleep. And Mary Wilson, they said that it was just all of a sudden, so it's just sudden, unexpected deaths. Then anybody was talking about dying the raw. They were like, whoop, dying the raw. Oh, yeah, Christopher Plummer, honey. He took it all in. These people, honey, but you know, you just, we just to the point where I am, and a couple of y'all up there with me, honey. Y'all, we just to the point where we know that death is inevitable, honey. So it's just like it comes with the older you get, the closer you get to death. But the young people are dying too, so you can't be taking it for granted that you're gonna live forever. You're gonna live to be in your 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Because young people dying just like old people dying, honey. Then everybody remember I was telling y'all we was trying to get when I was talking to y'all and I was telling y'all I said baby listen because y'all was so just in a because a lot of people were just in a hurry to get to November the 3rd so we get rid of Donald Trump election day. They was rushing get I said grandma said don't rush for nothing, don't be anxious for nothing, don't rush nothing. Then people just rush once what's called Biden and Kamala Harris won. Then people just rushing for January 20th to get here to get rid of Trump. Get rid of Trump. Grandma say don't be anxious for nothing, honey. Oh, I'm gonna go live on We Are You Radio Thursday, honey. I'm bringing back my nephew, Michael, the one that do the numbers that voted for Trump. It's his birthday Thursday, so I'm gonna bring him Thursday to the studio and I'm gonna go live, honey. Let him bring them numbers in. It's his birthday, honey. Lady Leah, where you been? She said, are you gonna be on Maddie's show? Of course I'll be on Maddie's show. And then that's another thing, y'all kept on cause y'all kept when you going back on when you going back? Be on Maddie's show. When you got Maddie? Well, first of all, Maddie wasn't doing the Queen Supreme Court because of COVID. And then Chi Chi, she was doing the show like Lee Tanya, her and Chi Chi, Maddie After Dark. She was doing that with Chi Chi. Because Chi Chi over there, Chi Chi stayed with Maddie. She up there with Maddie. So they're in the same household, so they do that show. But but I couldn't say nothing because I can tell y'all, Child Maddie is over there trying to get a TV show together. They over there filming for a TV show. I can tell y'all that. So I was just like, oh, child, it's just like our schedules can't, we'll get together. We'll be over there. We'll get all along. I'm going taking COVID tests so I can go over there and do some pickup scenes. Getting ready for the T.S. Madison experience, honey. But I can't tell y'all. I signed a non-disclosure agreement, honey. I can't say nothing about it. So when time come, honey, y'all know. Y'all see me in that commercial. Yeah, you say I saw you on a commercial, but what I saw you on a commercial, but people have been asking. Yes, child. Yes, I'll be on there. Matter of fact, I'll be on there a couple of episodes, I believe. Yes, that's why I'm trying to get my merchandise for the show come out so I can have something to sell when y'all rush me for the T.S. Madison experience. I'm gonna go and set up a table outside the house. I'm gonna go to the train station, set up my merchandise at the border station. Yeah, he died too, child. Yes, Siegfried and Roy. Yes, honey. He back with his partner. Yeah, who's that? So you know the entertainer that's there with the Tiger, Las Vegas, and show with the other Tiger. Uh huh. Yes, Denzel. It's time for me to have my own show. Damn it. Yes, honey. Tiffany Haddish needs to have me on season 2. But you know what? You know what, y'all? Are you on Clubhouse? No, I'm not on Clubhouse. I ain't getting on Clubhouse. Let me tell you something. I'm not doing no more. I'm not doing I'm I'm not I am not doing no more Clubhouse. Listen, if that's gonna keep me from getting to the top by getting on every single app that comes out, I'm not making it to the top. Cause what is y'all number one complaint about me and YouTube? I'm doing the radio station and YouTube, and I, I tried Bigo. It didn't work for me. Patreon don't work for me. You know, this don't work for me. Clubhouse not work. It's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. A platform for me to get on here and talk to y'all. Why do I need 99 different platforms to talk to y'all? It's all the same. What's the difference in Bigo and YouTube? What's the difference in Facebook Live and YouTube? What's the difference between IG Live and YouTube? Hey, Regina. It's the same thing. I ain't got that much to talk about. I ain't got that much to talk about. Well, I need all these different platforms. Everything that I need to talk about is I can get it right here. Then Christopher Paul say, money. Yeah. We don't get the money. You don't get the money like that. If they was really paying like that, I'd probably be on them. But they not paying like that. And you running yourself ragged. You can't focus. You, you up trying to do. You see Raquel, and this is no shade to nobody. No shade to nobody that's on Bigo. But when I go on Bigo, usually the people that are like, say for instance, Raquel is on Bigo. Raquel is on Bigo. They're not interacting with y'all the majority of the time. They just got the camera on and y'all in there. Sometimes y'all have panel discussions, and sometimes they just on there by themselves and they just had a camera on, and they not interacting with y'all. They're not talking to y'all. They're not saying nothing. They just got the camera on just so they can get their hours because they gotta have so many hours a day. You gotta get 2 hours a day. So they not. It's just like that's not entertaining for me to just be watching somebody that's got a camera on them and they not saying nothing. And then I was on one the other night. I went, because I get on Bingo and I just look and I be like, this child is on here. She ain't saying nothing. She ain't saying nothing. She on there frying bacon, not saying nothing to the people. Then she over there frying her bacon. Then she cooking, and then she come back. Run that, run that, run that, run that. Telling people send her some beans or whatever else they getting. So it's just like I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's not entertaining. It's not entertaining for me to just get up there. If just like right now, if I'm on here doing this, I'm on here drinking, watching CNN, ain't saying nothing to y'all. What is that doing for y'all? They just for y'all to just sit up here and watch, just see me what I'm doing. I'm just sitting up here, acting like y'all just a curtain in the room, or y'all just that fan. I'm ignoring y'all. So why do y'all need me to be on 7 more apps to ignore y'all? I saw my friend Barbara Carlisle on season 2. Uh, I saw the little after show, whatever she did, the interview that she did with him, honey. I saw, yeah, I'm proud of them and stuff. But how I just got to the point where it's just I just got to the point where and I know and I don't want to sound too I don't want to sound arrogant, I don't want to sound cocky and nothing like that. I done got to the point where it's just like child, I have I have seriously, and I want y'all to hear me. Seriously. I have been at this since after I graduated high school. I have been entertaining, doing drag shows, plays, and all that since after I graduated high school. I have I graduated high school in 1982. I have put my work in. I know my craft. I know what I'm doing. I have done this for a while. And I am not fixed to spend. Y'all hear me now, hear me. I am not fixed to spend my life, the rest of my life, chasing every app that comes out to introduce myself to somebody new. They come over here. I'm on the radio and I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook, on Instagram, where I invite people to where I am. I'm over here with Maddie, that's a nice connection. But I'm not fixed to go. I'm not fixed to be on Bigo. I'm not finna be on whatever the extra. What was the one? Clipboard or whatever. I'm not finna be on. I just can't do it. I just can't do it because I have invested. I have invested a lot into getting people, getting people to know who I am, and putting myself out there. I put myself out there for people to know who I am. I am the first drag queen on a number one radio station, FM radio station, for over 7 years. I have been in a couple of movies, and I have made history. Cause I have made history in a lot of different ways. In many ways, I have made history. So it's just like now it's just like I have planted all my seeds, and I'm just done planting seeds with a Bigo or with a Patreon or with a what. It's just like maybe everybody know. Yeah, I've been on FM Digital Live, Georgia Terror Radio Show. I've been on number one radio show here in Atlanta, and I've been doing all these shows, been hosting shows, been, I'm on a radio show now. Got my own radio show, and I got my own channel, YouTube, and it's just like, and then I have committed, I have committed, and it's not like I'm giving up. It's not like I'm giving up. It's just that I'm just being honest with y'all, and I'm just being real with y'all. It's just like Chevelle Mama did a Chevelle Mama did a 45-second video about going to vote. Chevelle Mama was on Oprah. She was on Ellen. She was on Good Morning America. She was on. So it's just like, and it's not just Chevelle Mama. It's other people. They just do the, It's just so that just goes to show what God has for you is for you. And if me having to go out and come join every single app that come out, I'm not gonna make it big because I'm not fixed to go. I'm not finna kill myself trying to go and introduce myself to 5 more people on Bigo. Because everybody that's on Bigo, they know me. When I go on Bigo, Raquel know me. The people on Bigo on Raquel, they know me. When I go on Michelle Coleman Bigo, them people know me. I go on Fly Black Boy Bigo, them people know me. When I go on Maddie's, when I go on the Maddie's show, the Maddie Mob, they know me. The Beehive, they know me. Cardi B people, they know me. Janet people, they know me. Luda people, they know me. Yeah, so it's just like, honey, if you are where you're supposed to be. Yes, I have dreams and I want, I see myself being here and being there, but the bottom line is we all are exactly what we're supposed to be. We where you're supposed to be, honey. We all want to live the life of Beyonce. We want to be just as popular, have the money, just as much money as Beyonce. I don't know no person that wouldn't tell you they would want to have the fame and fortune and the bank account that Beyonce have, that Oprah have. I don't know nobody alive that would tell you that they don't want that. I'm no different. I want it too. But if it costs me just killing myself, running myself raggedy, and just running myself raggedy to get it, what good is it gonna do me to get it? Running myself raggedy if I ain't gonna be able to enjoy it when I get there, cause I'm too tired and too broke down to enjoy it. I want to enjoy it like Sister Tyson enjoyed hers and got all her accolades while she here. She knew people loved her. People gave her flowers while she here. Tyler Perry gave her flowers. Oprah Winfrey gave her flowers. Gail gave her flowers. Denzel Washington, they gave her flowers. Viola Davis, they gave her flowers. She knew that people loved her. And she was able to enjoy what she do in 95, 96, she was getting appreciation for what she contributed to the thespian community. So it's just like, yeah, we all want that, but no, I'm not. I'm not. I just can't do it, y'all. I can't do it, and that's why you don't see me everywhere. And then it's just like, divas and dukes, divas and dukes. Go to divas and dukes and da da da. It's like, you want more than divas and dukes. So if you want more than divas and dukes, why you keep settling for divas and dukes? No offense against them. I thank them for the platform to be able to do it, but it's just like you want more. If you want more, then stop settling for less. You running yourself tired, settling for less, but you want more. You put the work in. It's just like going on an audition, honey. I've auditioned. I put the work in. Y'all know what I do. I got all kind of audition tapes running all over the land, honey. Y'all know what I could do. You know where I'm at, and there's no such thing as I can't get in contact with no. You can't get in contact with nobody. Does anybody got a Facebook? You can send them a message in their Facebook. I guarantee you. Tyler Perry called me when I was at the studio, when I worked at the radio station, V103. They called me. They ain't called my phone number. They ain't called my cell number. They ain't called me at home. They called me at the radio station. There's no excuse. Nobody. I can't get in contact with you. I got Facebook, got Instagram, I got YouTube, and I can tell you, I have gotten booked for many gigs from messages from my Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, IG messages. People leave me. How do I get in contact? Well, who do I need to talk to? Send me a contact number. So this day and age with all these apps, then somebody took, and then and this is another part of the situation. When you have when you have these club owners and these people who want to put together these events and stuff, then when they see you, I was trying to get in contact with you. I was, asking such, if I know how to get it. And then in my mind, I'm just standing up here smiling, being cordial and stuff. In my mind, I'm like, you a goddamn lie. Because if you want to reach me, all you gotta do is send me a message on Facebook. Cause y'all advertise y'all event on Facebook. Y'all got a Facebook page for your event. So if you want to get in contact with me, you ain't got to ask Raquel, you ain't got to ask Naisha, you ain't got to ask nobody. You can get in contact with me yourself. But I just keep it nice. I just be nice and sweet and cordial. Say, oh, okay. And what's your phone number? I said, just hit me up on Facebook. Cause you bullshit me, so let me bullshit you. I don't need you getting my phone number just to be having it. Send me an inbox message. I'll get in contact with you. Yes, honey. So, baby, I ain't. You should get with Flame Monroe. No, honey, no. I'm finna get with Sophia. I'm finna get with Miss Sophia. I'm finna get with Miss Sophia, honey. I'm finna get with Miss Sophia. Mm-mm. And then it's just like, baby, listen. Baby, listen. It takes money. It takes money to do stuff. It takes money to do stuff. It takes money to do stuff. Y'all hear that part? It takes money to do stuff. And no, and then after you say, yeah, Flame is a little reckless at the mouth. And and now it's just like, and I know Flame personally. I know Flame personally. And and now it's just like I know, yes, she is a little reckless at the mouth. But you know what? Now I'm not saying this with everybody. And I don't think this is the case with Flame. But there are some people that come across like Flame, and the reason they are like that is because of part of the stuff that we talking about tonight. The business has left such a bitter taste in their mouth that they're just to the point now where they just don't give a damn. They have invested so much. There's a lot of people who have invested so much, and they have reaped so little from their investment till they just left a bitter taste in their mouth. And it's just like just like I was just telling y'all, when you run into people who are putting events together, are club owners and stuff, and then they want to run the BS in your face, and it's like you can stand there and you can just go off on them, or you can just smile and just because it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. But then you have the Flames. There are a lot of people like Flames at the end. It's just like, you know, I'm from Chicago. How many times you hear people say, oh, baby, I'm from Chicago. I'm from Miami. Oh, baby, I'm from New York. Oh, baby, I'm from Baltimore. And, and, so it's just like, they got that fight mentality, honey. And then it's just like, you think, oh, because you from Chicago, you the only one that fight. You the only person that fight from Chicago. You the only person. Nobody else in none of these other states fight. Nobody else in none of these other states have guns. Nobody else in none of these other states have relatives that would jump on you. Nobody else in none of you. So it's just like, I be like, and then it's just like, I have, I am so, I am so to the point now where especially during this pandemic, I reflect on where I came from, what I used to be like, and I never have been just like a person to just disturb nobody else's peace, physically. Like one of my lovers, we had But other than that, I never have been the person that just want to go and gun somebody down. Never just want to go and jump on somebody. Never just want to just be a jump on somebody, we ganging up on somebody. I've never done none of that stuff like that. Never been like that. So then it's just like now I am to the point where I'm older, and my thing is that it's a lot of stuff you have to grow out of. A lot of stuff you have to grow out of, and you have to see the change in yourself. And and I know some of the things I see, like people just like, girl, when you gonna let that go? Because I have seen people that I don't know, like for people I don't know, and some I do know, but the majority of the people that I don't know, and when I see people, mama, and how they acting and carrying on social media, people recording it. You know how your mama be on there, and your aunt and everybody cussing and carrying on, and all that. I would be embarrassed if that was my mama. I would be embarrassed if my mama carried on like that. So it's just like that's me. I'm just doing me. I'm just doing me. And if Bigo and Patreon and Billboard or whatever else and Salad and what TikTok, if all that works for them folks, then I'm all for them. Do you? Do you? But I'm not fixed to do every single app that come along. I'm not gonna do it. And if that keep me, the only way I would definitely get on Bigo, Patreon, TikTok, and whatever the new one is, and this and that. The only reason I would get on every one of them, if God Himself sent me somebody to tell me, if you don't do all these apps, you're not getting in heaven. If that's gonna keep me from getting to heaven, then I'm finna get on all of them. But if it ain't, I'm good. I'm good. I am so good. I'm doing them all. And my main focus, I'm telling, and I promise y'all, and my main focus now, where my energy is going, is to my radio show, to this YouTube channel, and to my merchandise. That's what my focus is. My main focus is going to my radio show, my YouTube channel, and my merchandise that's on the way. That's it. My radio show, I want it to be the best. I know a whole lot of stuff that I want to do with my radio show. And I want my YouTube channel to be nice. And I want my merchandise to sell. I don't want to be everywhere. I don't want to be stressed out everywhere trying to impress people on all these different apps. Just just thinking about that, that don't even sound like it's healthy. And then the reason I definitely can't do Bigo because I was asking you can ask anybody. You can ask anybody. I have everybody that has Bigo, the ones not everybody that has it, but the ones that I talk to about Bigo, people that are on Bigo. Michelle Coleman, my children, Michelle Coleman, Fly Black Bar, Ty, Raquel, Stasha, Naisha, the people that I know that are on Bigo that I ask questions about Bigo, a lot of the questions they don't have the answers to. They don't know. people that are on Bigo that I ask questions, a lot of times I ask them questions that they don't know the answers to. And then the process is so, when I talked to Raquel, because Raquel was the first one that I with, the process is so tedious that when you, because they have went through so many channels and so many different things that they have to remember, there's so many different things for Bigo, that they don't forgot all the steps. That it was say, girl, I can't remember exactly how that worked, and I don't know. It's kind of I'm gonna have to. Then on Bigo you can't do this, and you can't do this, and you gotta have this, and you gotta become a host, and you gotta have an audition, and you gotta do. So it's like to those people, that have to do all that, I applaud you, honey, but I'm not finna do it. And I don't think I'm better than nobody that's on Bigo. It's just like, it's just one me. It's just one me. It's just one me, honey. And then you look at Maddie, and Maddie has assistants. She has Mo over there. She has this person. She has that person. She has assistants. So it's just like, child, it's just me. And since it's just me, I'm not fixed to run around here with like no chicken with my head cut off, trying to make y'all think it's more than me. It's just me. It's just me. I'm not. Mm-mm. And I'm not. Mm-mm. I'm not. Yeah, Tyler Perry got a whole crew. Oprah Winfrey got a whole crew. Iana Van Zant got a whole crew. Love and Hip Hop got a whole. It's just me. It's just me. I'm not. Mm-mm. And then he said, "Well, you over there, and it's just you, and da 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 da." Yeah, and I ain't got their money. So I'm just doing what I could do with the little money that I got, because I have had my share of people working with you, to help you out and assisting you for what they can work with you for. Well, how much you charge? Well, I don't have that much. Could you do it for this? And then eventually they get back to the point where they start doing stuff for you, and it shows that, oh girl, they ain't giving you their all because you ain't paying them. You only giving them what you could afford, and they just giving you what you could afford. They're not giving you their all. So it's just like, don't waste your $20. Don't waste your $20, because after a while it's just gonna be like you throwing $20 away, because they not giving you. They only gonna give you $20 worth. They told you they charged 30, but you could only work. You only had 20. So you give them your $20. Then after next week, they're $20. Then, next week, then they're a little slack. Then the next week, a little more slacker. And the next week, they damn near ain't doing nothing. And then it's just like they mad at you because you already told them up front you can only give them $20. But then they said they could work for the $20. Now all of a sudden, you giving me the bullshit product. So it's just like you back to square one. They gone. They done got 420s. they done, they done got 420s, and they gone. And bitch, you out $80 and you still ain't got what you want. So like, baby, I'm through with that, honey. I keep it real, bitch. Can't afford it. Yeah, I would love to, but can't afford it. Yeah, I would love to do that. Can't afford it. Well, how you gonna get some money? You gotta, I don't know, bitch. Just fall out the sky. I don't know. Can't afford it. But child, you be running yourself. Just, girl, I'm through, bitch. I'm through. Running myself raggedy. Bitch. And that's why I just got to the point. It's like, bitch. And then it's just like I don't just for my radio show. It's just like I have to do research work. I have to research and find out what's going on, stuff to talk about. Then I want to have guests, and then it's just like, and I have my kids. I'm trying to have kids, and I want to, and I'm just like I'm putting all into my radio show. I got to. This is like what you got. This is my last hoo ha, whatever they said. This it. This it. I'm throwing all. balls to the wall on this radio show and this YouTube channel. And y'all say, you don't be on here that much. You don't be on, yeah, honey. And then everybody, they got their stuff, and it's just like, they got their green screens, and they got all they said. And, bitch, I'm still here, this MacBook, this headboard. bitch, bitch, this head, this it. This it. Ain't nobody investing. Ain't nobody sitting on investment. You know, it's just like, bitch, ain't nobody invested in me. I need, I need to have a fundraiser. I need to have, so it's just like, girl, it's just like, Lord. So it's in the Lord's hand. I'm just in the Lord's hand, honey. I'm just in the Lord's hand, child. But oh, I can't do it no more, honey. I just can't, I'm not going to run myself crazy. But yeah, there's some things that I can't do and I'm going to do. But, uh-uh. You go, you go, yeah, you could go on Bigo right now. There's some people on there. The host got about 4 or 5 people up on the panel, and they ain't talking about nothing. They ain't talking about nothing. And then I've been, child. And then I, you know how you be on here, you just see stuff, and people. Let me just tell you. I have, I have some sponsors. That's not working on sponsorship and everything. Um, all the fans. But let me just say, I forgot what I was getting ready to say. What was I getting ready to say? Because it was like 5 or 6 thoughts just ran across my head. And there was one I was getting ready to tell y'all. But what was that? Uh, what was I saying? I started laughing. What was I saying? Oh, baby. I forgot what I was getting ready to say, honey. Cause League of Leos had threw me off when she had put that don't forget about all the fans, and somebody else had said we need to find sponsors, yeah. Uh, oh, this is what I was getting ready to say. And also, I I tell y'all, y'all know I preach this to y'all. I preach this to y'all. Do not waste your time on stuff that is not gonna get you closer to what it is that you trying to get for yourself. Stuff that I want my radio show to be better. I want my YouTube show to be better. And I'm not going to waste my time on stuff that's not going to make my radio show better, make my YouTube channel better, or make my life better. Not going to waste my time on that. And I have seen videos of people who have just been on, social media, just going off. And in the midst of them going off, they saying that I don't have time. I don't have time. I'm like, I'm like, you do. I just want to be a friend of those people and say, boo, you do. Because I've only been on here watching you for 3 minutes. But this video is like 34, 35, 40 minutes, an hour, 30 minutes. You do have time to ways to discuss that. I don't have time to deal with you. I don't have time. Yes, you do. Because this video is an hour or something long. And I'm not watching this whole video. I just watched a little bit, then it's like, girl, it's like, girl, you say you don't have time, but you just wasted a whole hour and 30 minutes on something that you say you don't have time for? You do. And people like that, I be like, what they friends? What they friends? Because stuff, let me tell you stuff. Let me tell you something. This is my laughing hyenas. This mama talking to all y'all. Stuff that you don't have time for, don't waste time on it. Don't waste time on stuff you don't. Because if you say you don't have time for something, if somebody come out and say, I saw Legally Live at a train station and this girl was eating her out in public. Legally Live knows that it's not true. And Legally Live don't have time for that because she's studying for the bar. Do not take 10 seconds to let everybody know that that person is lying. You don't waste time on stuff that's not going to get you closer to passing your bar exam. You addressing that, and then somebody else gonna come out with something else, and you're gonna have to stop to address that. Then somebody else gonna come out and say something else that you gonna have to address that. So by the time you finish addressing all the people that have came out and said stuff about you, you have spent 45 minutes, addressing stuff to the lies that people have put out on you. Whereas that 45 minutes could have went towards you studying for your bar. And I say, Will and Jada Smith told everybody that. People have been saying, how long people have been saying Will and Jada Smith they're in an open relationship? How long people been saying Will is gay, Jada is gay, and they're in they got an arrangement? How many people been saying? How long people been saying that? Have Will and Jada ever addressed that? Will and Jada only address stuff when it has to be addressed. August Alsina. They only addressed that when it had to be addressed. It had been out for a little bit before they even said something. But all the other rumors, they part of Illuminati, and they did this, and they children that, and they children did, and all this, and Will and Jada, and Jack. Fast forward, T.I. and Tiny. Hope it's not true. But T.I. don't say nothing, Tiny don't say nothing. But T.I. had to say something. And when T.I. said something, T.I. basically said that part of what she's saying is true. If T.I. had to shut up and only spoke when he needed to speak, and the time that he needed to speak on that issue would have been in court. It's just like, well, now since you have opened up the can of worms and let everybody know that part of what she's saying is true, now we want to know what all that she's saying is true. Because it's more, if you verified that some of the stuff that she said is true, then now we want to know, well, how much of it is true. But had you been quiet and just ignored her like Will and Jada do, I told y'all, back when I left the radio station the first time, people had came up, people were saying, oh, I got fired and this and that. Everybody had came up with their own. Like, I ain't addressed them people. Because I had already called my mom and I had already told all my best friends. So everybody else and whatever story, whatever conclusion they came to, that was their story. I ain't care what they were saying. I wasn't going out here. No, that ain't true. I ain't get fired. I ain't get fired. I ain't care. I was trying to figure out what I was gonna do. What was I was gonna do next? Me going around here trying. Because the thing about it is, half of them that was worried about me and talking about me getting fired from the radio station. But when I went at the radio station no more that first time, as well as the second time, both times it made the local newspaper. It was in the AJC. When these girls around here talk about me getting fired from the radio station, when they get fired from McDonald's and Wendy's, it don't be in the newspaper. So I had some kind of job for me to be let go from that job, or me to no longer be at that job, and it makes the local newspaper and most of the blogs. They don't care when you get fired from Walmart or you get fired. You see, I can go on social media and say that, girl, she worried about me getting fired from, but it's like, for what? That's me wasting time. I don't have time to waste. I don't, honey. It's like, child, is what it is. Is what it is. And you have to, I want to get, it's just to the point where I don't just want to give y'all just any old thing. I want my stuff, quality stuff. In fact, if I can't afford to give you quality stuff, I'm not giving it to you until I can make it quality stuff. Mm-hmm. No, I'm about quality stuff. I, I want quality stuff. And quality stuff costs. Okay? And I ain't got my stimulus check. And I ain't got my 1,200. I ain't got my 600. I got my stimulus checks. No unemployment. It's quality stuff costs. Fame costs. And here's where you pay. Yes, I've been grinding since '82, honey. It is 2021. Baby. Mm-mm, mm-mm. People, people in the industry, in the drag community that I know, people, that I looked up to, and a lot of people that I grew up with. A lot of those people they died, and it's just like y'all see how, just like y'all see, today Hank Aaron died. Then the next day, Larry King died. Then Florence Lieberman. Then Cicely Tyson. Then Florence Ballard. Those are the celebrities that y'all know. We have people like that dying in the gay community. We just had a young lady. She went drag girl. She went had surgery. Her and her husband. They've been together for like over 30 years, I believe. She went had surgery, some cosmetic surgery. Went home, died. Her husband been dealing with cancer. She been helping her husband, assisting her husband. He dealing with cancer, and everybody was worried about him, praying for him, thinking cancer gonna take him away from him. And then she done went and had, cosmetic surgery. She done died. Have her funeral. A couple days later, he died. Girl in Miami, trans girl, got murdered. Good friend of mine, mama died. Good friend of mine. They went, buried his uncle one day. Later on that day, his mama died. So just like life, it's just like reality. Reality is just in my view. Reality is in my view. Good friend of mine I went to college with. And I met this girl through him. Then him and this girl and my sister, they became best friends. My sister talked to her, on the phone like night. Next morning, her son calling my sister talking about his mama died. So it's just too much reality. It's just too much reality for me to be in here, for me to be out here uh, playing like playing like it's a game, playing like it's a game, or like uh like the reality is not reality. It's reality. And I can't do the make believe. I can't do the make believe, the make believe, the make believe Sophia Empire. I can't do it. It's the reality. If you don't see it, it's because it's not a reality. It costs. The Sophia McIntosh 2021 Empire. It costs. So till then, this probably all you'll see is this headboard, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, honey. I'm okay with that. Bitch, I'm not fixing to go out here. I'm not. And y'all don't want y'all mama to do. Y'all don't want y'all mama to run raggedy. Y'all don't want y'all mama to run raggedy. Try, bitch. I'm trying to. What what good what good is it me for me to run around here, run myself raggedy, trying to get stuff to impress people who a lot of them not gonna be loyal supporters to the end anyway. So it's just like, just take my time. The ones that are with me, the ride or die, they gonna stay big. They gonna stick with me. And the wishy-washy ones, they gonna come and go. So that's all right. So the thing about it is, when the final come down, we'll know who was there from the beginning, who's still here. And then they coming back, yeah, they coming back. But it's just like, we're gonna be disrespectful to them, honey. Once we pop, we're not gonna be disrespectful to them. It's like, girl, well, and the award to such goes to, girl, I thought you was gonna give me that. Yeah, you couldn't have possibly thought that. Cause when I was in my when I was building the empire, you left. You went to be with Cardi B. And so, and I was cool with that. I was cool with you going to be with Cardi B. But now that I'm popping, I gave that to her or him because they were there. They were there brick by brick. We built this together. They were there putting each brick. They were there when I put each brick on this empire, honey. You just a little clay. You stuck around for a little bit. But they the bricks. We don't really pay attention to that clay that's keeping them bricks together. But you saw you them bricks. Oh, but I have been on here, y'all. I have been. Georgia has to improve women's of all kinds ability. This women. That's plural, girl. You don't have to put that S on there. Not the headbangers ball. Tomorrow not promised to anyone. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm. Even with Maddie show, honey. Even with Maddie show, it's just like, it's nice to be over there. To be over there on the Maddie show, and thankful that she invited me on her platform and stuff. But even at that, honey, that ain't my final destination. I want my own show. Been want my own show since I left college. Want my own show. Came to Atlanta because I was working on my stand-up comedy because all the comedians were getting their own, sitcoms. So I said, well, maybe that's the route for me to go. Go and do my stand-up comedy so I can get me a sitcom. Then that played out. Came down here. That ain't how that happened. End up on the radio. Got to be more careful. But had a good time. Uh-huh. But come on, child. I know y'all got questions. Go on, ask y'all questions. I know y'all got some questions. Go on, ask. Go on, let me go answer these few questions for y'all. Mm. Not all at once. I'm sitting up here on my real hell. It's what time is it? 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Mm. Yes, honey. Why not? Okay. Why not have my own show? Hmm. Why not? Hey there. Hey, Mr. 6 feet 8. There he is, y'all. He finally made it. A trans girl was taken in Atlanta. That's not normal. Mm. You want your own TV show? Maybe your destiny is the radio. Oh, I just want to be. Well, I said I want a TV show. My destiny is to always be in the will of God, and that's why I don't fight or buck the system because it's just like I pray that I'm always in the will of God and whatever Thy will be done, honey. Thy will be done. That's what I want. But is that if that's not what He wants for me, then I'm not gonna get it because Thy will be done. Look like I'm about to sleep. How do you feel about Nene losing her team? It's I don't even keep it like Nene. I don't know what you're talking about. But but the thing about it is, just like I'm talking about with me, it's just like sometimes your team just needs to be you and Jesus, because that's probably what he had for him. That's something Nene put together for herself. You gotta go in prayer, child. You gotta go in prayer, ask God, what's thy will is. Thy will be done, honey. Nene trying to do stuff. First of all, Nene stepped out of her lane, because Nene is not no stand-up comedian. Nene not no actress. Nene, what is your talent? You need to find out your talent. Nene need to find her talent. So then when you don't have no talent, and then when you get put in a position like Nene, and people done fed you to believe that you're a stand-up comedian, because you done got on a TV show, a reality TV show, and used some gay lines and made them some, made them lines that they gave you, you know. We see each other, all that stuff you done got from somebody else and put it on TV like it was you, and now they done kick you to the curb, and you tried, all the people that you were around that was feeding you your talent, so to say, which are those one liners. They're not around you no more. So now you struggling trying to be something that you're not, that you never were. And it's just like, well, what you feel about Nene? Nene set herself up. All of them setting themselves up. All of them setting themselves up on them housewives. The majority of them, not all of them, the majority of them. Because Nene not an actress. She not a singer. She's not a comedian. She's not she don't make clothes. She's not a home interior designer. What is her talent? What is her talent? Her talent is being loud on a reality show. Okay, you need to go and find another reality show that you could be loud on, because that's your talent. You're not a singer. You're not a comedian. You're not. Now you're out here trying to be something that you're not. And reality, to what I just told you, the reality is, in the real world, is what she's dealing with now. She has been living for the last however many years she's been on that reality show, The Housewife. She has been living a fantasy reality. But now that that fantasy reality is over, it's hard for her to adjust to reality. But she bought into, I'm on a reality show, knowing that was a reality. So how do I feel about her losing her team? It was inevitable. And let me see. What else? Is Atlanta too saturated with talent? No. Atlanta, no. Atlanta just like LA and every other show. That's something that I'm working on too. I'm real. I finished the game. I'm going to the studio. Costs money. I'm going to the studio and lay down some tracks. Costs money, but I'm gonna do it. I ain't just gonna put out no anything. Costs money, but yeah, I'm put out some tracks. For to do. Yeah, I sing. Have a nice voice. I've heard that so many times. They right. Come for the goals. Yes, that's part of my merch. Trying to get me get me some sound. Yes, honey. Can we talk about somebody more toxic, like Michelle Byrne, Clean Child Brown? I don't know who Michelle. And seeing this just like I don't like Michelle Brown and Fucker That Neva. They at it again. Why Atlanta and not Texas? Why Atlanta and why Texas? Why not? No, it's just where I am. But let me tell y'all something. Let me be honest with y'all. Let me be honest with y'all. And I know a lot of y'all feel this way too. That's one of the things that I've been battling with too. One of the things that I've been battling with during this whole pandemic and me being in Atlanta. is that, like I said earlier, the older you get, the closer you are to death. One of the things that I'm battling with being in Atlanta right now is the fact that my mom is getting up in age. And especially since I haven't been home to see my mama in over a year because of this COVID stuff. I haven't been able to go home and see my mama in over a year. So it has made me miss, seeing my mama. But not only that, I'm used to seeing her. Although I go see her every now and then. Now this has put me in a position where it's just like, babe, I want to spend every single day with my mama, because I don't know when. And I could go before my mama, my sister, anybody could go. But it's just like, that is another thing that is on my table. It's like, baby, during all this stuff, then all this pandemic and stuff, I ain't seen my mama. I just talked to her on the phone. And it's just like, you know, it's time to get a hug from mama. And then, like I say, tomorrow not promised to me or my mama. And then it's just like we never saw this COVID thing coming. But with all, and that's another reason why I'm just, you know what I'm saying? It's just like knowing that, knowing that, and then it's like just being real with y'all, just being real with y'all, knowing that the sacrifice that I have made when it comes to my family, being away from my family and stuff, and it's just like it's that's part of the reason why I just can't give all that no more. I just can't give all that. Go chase and go chase and you know I just can't go chase all these apps because I have sacrificed my family. That's one thing I have really sacrificed is time with my family that I can't get back. So it's just like I have just drawn the line in the sand, honey, and it's just like if it don't come, if it never come, I'm okay. It's okay. It wasn't meant to be. But I'm not fisted. I can't. I have what life gave me, the cards life gave me. I have played them, and I'm not. I just can't. I just can't. Can't run myself ragged. I can't be running myself, get sick and all that. When COVID is out of here, I can't go see my mom and I. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Don't y'all do it either. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I don't care. Don't work. Don't you be so dedicated to a company that you work for where you don't take care of you and get some of the joy out of life that you deserve. Working for a company that will drop you at the drop of a dime. It's true. You're not the first. You're not gonna be the first. You're not gonna be the last. That I have not seen a company yet that stood by their employees till death do them part. I haven't seen it. If you don't own the company, your fate that company is in the hands of somebody else. And no matter how dedicated you are to that company, when you are not, helping them with their bottom line, you gone. You on the chopping board. So baby, it's just some people may call it being selfish, but COVID should have taught a whole lot of people about being selfish and not being ashamed about it. It's okay to be selfish and don't feel guilty about it. Because come, honey, if it come between somebody else and you, they gonna choose themselves over you, and then they get mad at you. Then I saw a meme the other day, and it was just like this meme I saw the other day is so true. It say people will hate on you when you share your dream. Well, I can remember it was like people will like you when people will laugh at you. Oh, people will laugh at you when you share your dream, but they will be mad at you when you make it come true. It's true. People will laugh at you when you share your dream, but they will be mad at you when you make it come true. And that's so true, child. Yes, honey. Tell us something about Roxy Andrews. She's a part of the Andrew dynasty. uh, she's a businesswoman. Roxy is a businesswoman. Roxy Andrews is a businesswoman. And she got it early. She learned quick. I said that she learned quick. Because and Roxy is where I am right now. Well she's like when I talked to her when we were on the show at the Parliament House, and I talked to her, and she was telling me all the stuff that she didn't like about RuPaul's Drag Race, and that they had been calling her. They had been calling her, trying to get her to come and do the cruise. She said she didn't want to do it. They've been calling her, wanting her to do All Stars, and she didn't want to do it. And her thing was because they don't make no money. They're not paying no money. They're not paying no money. Now they do the shows and they getting tips and they making money like tips on the cruise and all that and da da da. And she's like, RuPaul making money, but they want us to come out here and do this stuff for free and just work for tip, and we have to sell our own merchandise and all that, which I understood. But then and she said no. She said I hang up and tell them stop calling me. And they call me and I hang up and tell them stop calling me, call me. At the end, I saw that Roxy was going to be on RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars again. And I thought about it and I was like, oh, I said, that's a business move for her. That was a business move, business decision, because they had been calling her. And she had told them no, all that. And then she ended up being on there. She went on there. She went on there because she went on there to promote Roxy. She wasn't going on there to win or nothing like that. Now I haven't talked to her. This is what I know for myself. I haven't talked to her. She went on there to promote Roxy, to put her name out there because her stock would go up just by being on the show. She got that. Just like when I came back to come to V103 here in Atlanta, I came back not because I was excited to be on V103. I came back to for the free publicity, to put my name back out there. Although people still like when I was up there and I was signed off, I was like V to the 103. People still my name was people still doing that. V to the 103. It ain't no V to the 103. It's V103. But I started V to the 103. And even when people say V to the 103, that's me. Those are my listeners. So when I came back, I just came back for them to reintroduce me and for free publicity. So whether I stayed or left, honey, I didn't care because I came back with my own agenda. Roxy went back to RuPaul's Drag Race with her own agenda. And you have to be business minded to do stuff like that. I was sad to see Tamisha Iman go, but she was a different class of drag for that show and the other camp drag show. Let me just say this. Uh, Same thing with Tamisha. But same thing with just not just Tamisha. Anybody on RuPaul Drag Race, that's your ticket. That's your ticket to launch your career to the next level. That's all you need is to appear on the show. Don't matter how long you stay on the show, but the longer you stay on the show, the more clout you gain. But just to be on the show is your ticket to the next level. And just your ticket. That's just your ticket to get to the next level. because things haven't changed. When it came, Kennedy was the first person that. Now I know several people have been on the show. A couple of won. I know those people, and nothing has changed about the conversation when it comes to RuPaul and Drag Race. Those contestants see RuPaul when we see RuPaul. When we see RuPaul come to the door in the workroom, that's when they see RuPaul. When we see RuPaul judging the contestants on that stage, that's when they see RuPaul. Other than that, they get information from the producers of the show. They don't have no one-on-one time with RuPaul, which is what a lot of girls think when they get invited to be on the show, that they're gonna have some opportunities to sit down and talk to RuPaul. And Kennedy say that Kennedy was the first person that told me that. That was the very. She said that was the most disappointing thing to me because I thought we would get to have some one-on-one time with her. And we'd get to speak, talk to her. And we could pick her brain, and she could, get to know her a little bit better. She said when y'all see RuPaul, is when we see RuPaul. When she come through those doors, and when she's sitting at the table judging us. That hasn't changed. But there are some girls that are going to that show, and they are still thrown off by not being able to just have a conversation with RuPaul. But it's just that the girls have made it known. And so that's why the girls like Jasmine Masters, Kennedy, and Trinity, the girls that have been to the show, the Roxy Andrews, they already know how the show works and know how the show operates. So they go there with a different agenda. They don't go there thinking they finna have this kumbaya mama with RuPaul and RuPaul finna take them under their wings and da da da. No, they already know how the show works, and so they go there with their own agenda. Hmm. And then, like I'm saying, and this is another lesson. This is another lesson that a lot of y'all need to learn. Thank you, Lacey. This is another lesson that everybody needs to learn too. Like, I just told y'all how Roxy told them no so many times. They was calling her about doing the cruise. They was calling her about doing other stuff. Calling her about doing this. Calling her. She had told them no. I see my it was twirling. She had told them no so many times. But you see how they kept on until she said yes. When you are confident in what you bring to the table, it's okay to tell people no. Because the bottom line is, can't nobody else do what you do. And if they calling you, they want you. They don't want a carbon copy. They want you. And if you don't feel that it's in your best interest, or they're not offering you what you want, tell them no. And eventually they'll come back. Because a lot of times it appears as though the industry, and when I say industry, I'm talking about everywhere. I'm talking about in the music industry, in the modeling industry, in the acting industry, in the radio industry, in the dragwear industry, in the industry, corporate America. To us, it seems like we know people nasty, just just really nasty, and talk to people any kind of way. But it's just like sometimes those people get jobs and get the offer over somebody who we feel is a Mother Teresa. Why would they hire the mean girl over Mother Teresa? Because the mean girl knows her worth and her value, or the mean boy knows her worth and their value, and they're not being mean. They respect their craft, and they are making you respect their craft too. And they're not falling for the BS. It's like, and then we look at it as them being mean. But to somebody in business that's trying to hire that person, they look at them as being a business minded person that's not going to let us take advantage of them. And then they get what they want. And they don't budge until they get what they want. I learned that when I went back to V103. The second time when I went back, when they called me back, they called me. I didn't call V103 see if I can come back. They called me. They needed me. And what was it gonna take for them to get me there? That was on me. This what I need. Do you want me to try? Yeah. What y'all talking about? What? And then I called some people, called a lawyer, called some more people that are working in radio, and told them this is what I'm doing. He said, okay, this is what I need. And I thought I had really socked it to him when I told him what I needed, and it's just like when I was telling them what I had talked to them and told them what. Oh, they was like, oh no, oh no, baby, you can get way more. You can get way more, huh? Yes, you tell them you want what you said plus this, plus this, plus this, plus this, and guess what I got? That and all the pluses. So I said, how do you feel? How do you feel about Frank joining 102.9? I don't have no feeling about it. I ain't listening to him. Yeah, I don't have no feeling about it. See, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. The thing about it is, this for everybody. Again, this for everybody. See, I'm supposed to be on here 10 minutes. I've been on here 2 hours. This for everybody. Somebody like everybody. Everybody have people that like them. Everybody have people that don't like them. Me and everybody in this chat room, we all got people that like us. We all got people that don't like us. So, and back to what I was saying. I don't spend time listening to Frank radio station. I don't follow Frank and where he at and all that. If I run across it on social media, but I'm not googling Frank Ski. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure he's not googling Sophia, Miss Sophia. So it's just like I I am when I was a little girl. When I was a little girl, I did think that, and I'm sure a lot of y'all can relate to this. You are a certain age, you think that when you stop doing something or somebody do you wrong or you no longer at a place or something like that, then it's gonna go down because everybody you're gonna take everybody with you. Nobody else is gonna stay and listen to that, or nobody else is gonna go and watch this show, or nobody else is gonna be a part of that, or nobody else is gonna be a part of that event. Nobody else gonna do that pride event because you're not doing. Some people, some people not gonna go, but not all of them. They gonna still have the concert. They gonna still have the drag show. They gonna still have the radio show. They gonna still. No, everybody not gonna quit. Everybody not gonna just boycott it because you're not over there. Everybody not gonna do it. So then it's just like once you master that, like but not master that. Once you learn that, and you get that in your head, honey, it's just like, it's just like, okay. When you become an adult, you just move on and you go on. You don't wish bad on nobody. It's just like, child, I'm just it's that my lesson here has been learned, and God has moved me on to something better. And then I see somebody say, how was it working with Erica Andrew and her overall? Oh, excuse me. uh, Erica Andrews. Erica Andrews. You know what? I was. It's just like really, really. When I because it's. I'm trying to listen. With Erica Andrews, me when we came up in drag, when we came up during the time that I came up during drag, I feel like it was the last of the wow moments. You know what I'm saying? It was the last of the wow moments. Like I feel like I was a part of the generation when it comes to children allowed to be children and the adults raise the children. We were part of the last generation that were allowed to be kids and our parents protected us. Same thing with drag. Last wild generation. I came up during the last of the wild generations in the gay community when it comes to drag. Erica was part of that. We came like started around the same time. But now we met up, you know, with our careers were both banging. Not just us two, but since you asked about her, just us, it's a lot of us. The Latina McIntyres, the Erica Andrews, and you know the Amazing Grace, and you know all those girls. And then we were like the last generation because above us was the Tommy Ross, the Naomi Sims, the Donna Days, the Tasha Coles, the Tandy Andrews, and all those people. So now we are the ones that are coming in to fill the shoes. You side, we are the ones. And so I was there and to see Erica grow, just like to see the growth in her career and how it took off. It was fun. It was fun because she was coming behind the Cocos and the Tandy Andrews and you know it was some more. But the thing about that was when we came along, the group of us, we meshed we meshed together like really, 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 really. It was just like because there was a lot of separation between the generation before ahead of us. It was a lot of division. It was, and it wasn't because they was hating on each other. It was a lot of division because that's just how competitive they were. The Tommy Ross and the Tandy Andrews and the Lauren Brocks and Tasha Coles and the Jerry Harper's and all. That's just how competitive they were. Coco. So it's just like when we came along, when our little crew, the next little group behind them, when we came along, we 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 found we had a bond that we brought everybody in and we became like one big old happy family. It was just like it was although it was competitive, but it was spirited competition. It wasn't none of that cutthroat competition where we don't I don't do her. I don't do him. We don't do that. We don't do. It wasn't none of that. It was spirited competition. And so it's just like even with that, like even with her passing when she passed in Chicago, it was like, oh my God. Because uh mm, because when she passed, it was just like when I moved to Dallas, when I moved to Dallas, when I moved to Dallas, we lost Latina McIntyre, Crystal St. James, and Amazing Grace. We lost all three of them within a month's time. And it just so happened I had moved to Dallas, and then y'all know how I be spiritual, honey. So my thing is my gift is comedy. Comedy is medicine for the soul. Laughter is good for the soul. So I moved to Dallas. I decided to move to Dallas. And when I moved to Dallas, we lose Tina McIntyre, Crystal St. James, and Amazing Grace. Three of the top notch black entertainers in the gay community in 1 month. And I accepted that. I just like this is why God brought me to Dallas because He knew that Dallas was going to need my gift to get them through this hard time. I mean, they were three icons in the drag community. Latina McIntosh, who was the Gladys Knight impersonator of all Gladys Knight impersonators. Then we had Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace was Carmen Hawkins, the one that was in the movie with was it Low Down Dirty Shame with Jada Pinkett and Keenan Ivory Wayne. She would call and had me speak to Keenan Ivory Wayne. She was trying to get me to do something with him. And Latina McIntyre, Crystal St. James. She was like the Barbie doll. Real honey, my sister was crafty, was stealing. She was doing pageants, and Miss Dame to the nines. Cause she gonna steal her now. But we lost all three of them, and that was my that was that was and then it was just like I said, God sent me to Dallas because she knew that my talent was going to be needed here during this time to help them through this. And so I say that to say, fast forward. Then we lost the Naomi Sims, the Donald Days, and all those people, blah blah blah. So then it's just like then we got our footing and we was back to enjoying life, enjoying shows and blah blah blah. And then we the Erica Andrews, then such. So now we're back. We'd have had fun for all these years, and now it seems like we're back to where we started when we lost the Latinas, and because Erica Andrews, and then we had lost Tandy Andrews, then Erica, and then somebody else, and it's like, oh my God, here we go again. But yeah, but we brought because Erica, look, I say Erica, but not only Erica, but since you asked about Erica, but we like the girls that were in the limelight before us, we were they backup dancers and stuff, and they talents and stuff. So they backup dancer, we in they scenes and all that. So that's how we found our bond. And then it's just like because we grew up as backup dancers, and we used to meet each other on the at the pads on the pageant circuit and stuff. So we just started hanging out and stuff. And then while we started hanging out, then we started hanging out. Then all of a sudden, now we not hang. Now we in talent night. Well, they did talent night. I never did no talent night. They doing talent night and stuff, and then now they doing pageants. So it's just like that. We just to see them come from being backup dancers to now they competing. So it was just like yeah, but real nice person, fun person, and we just always had fun. Always just fun, fun person. Erica Andrews. Mm-mm. Christina Lee said, I love when you up this early. LOL. I'm always up this early. Who they call you? My one-eyed daddies. Mm. What I'm going back through here. Try y'all leave Franksky alone. Let's say 4 a.m. here in Colorado. Time to get my day going. So enjoyed spending this time with you, Miss Sophia. Oh, thank you, Lacey. Thank you, Lacey. Miss Ava need to get on RuPaul. Mm. Say, why is U.S. drag shows are weaker than in Mexico? Baby, apparently you've been going to the wrong shows in the U.S. Because I was over there in Mexico. I, I was over there. Baby, baby, I was over there in Mexico. Honey. So you went to the wrong shows while you was in the U.S., baby. Bye, Angela. Hey, Gabby, so you been doing all right? I've been kind of concerned you don't go live as much anymore, child. I've been trying to get some money, honey. During this pandemic, I ain't getting no government assistance, honey. I gotta go get it, child. And then just like I do my radio show, honey. Oh my God, girl, fight me, child. Just like, honey, I just want to, like that little boy say, honey, I just want to live. And I don't know nobody that's living that can't eat, that's not eating and they still living. Baby, you gotta eat, gotta drink, gotta be merry. But I'm good. But a lot of my hyenas, a couple of my hyenas, they've been keeping me afloat, honey. They'll drop me a blessing every now and then. Hallelujah. Drop me an old blessing, child. And I look, I ain't high maintenance, and that's what I'm finna do, honey. I'm finna start being high maintenance though, cause that's why I'm barely making it by, cause I ain't high maintenance. I got to be nasty, like not nasty, but tell people no, that ain't being nasty. They just no. How you did no. Gotta talk to people any kind of way. I'm gonna do that for about 60 days. See how that work out for me, honey. Cuss people out, honey. Get off my mother. See, this like, do you think? Let me say, do you think Kennedy Davenport would be bigger if she wasn't too cocky or upgraded her shows? Honest opinion. Honest opinion is one. I think you have issues with Kennedy. Two, like I said earlier, everybody is exactly where they're supposed to be. And three, Kennedy is as big can get, and she's getting bigger. And the cockiness, I think the cockiness that you're speaking of and upgrade her shows is, I don't know what shows you've been watching, but Kennedy gives her all, and she puts her all. She don't do no half. She don't half step. She go all out with her costume. She go all out with her makeup. She go all out with her hair. She presents herself. She presents herself in a very professional way every time. And she is the reigning Miss Gay US of A. And she's gonna be Miss US of A for 3 years because they have postponed the pageant again this year. So, and Kennedy, what you call cocky, right? Like somebody else says is confidence, and it's just like she's not cocky, and she's a part of the new generation. So, saying that is, she knows her worth, and a lot of the girls these days they know their worth, and it's just like they not down with the BS. They're not down with the BS because these girls they just know their worth, and you cannot just look at Kennedy. You like Kennedy. Well, I should ask you. 'Cause let me see. What you say? What 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 do you mean when you say upgrade her shows? And what do you mean when you say she's too cocky? Because she's a performer. And I've never seen her step on the stage where she haven't put her all into her performance or her outfit, how she presents herself. It's always professional. Yeah, and then it's just like, and it's like I'm saying, it's just like, see, Kennedy. I don't know. Have you and Kennedy had words? It seems like she does the same thing over and over. It seems like she does the same thing. What is it's over and over, same thing, same makeup, etc. And who does not? What performer that you know does not do that? What performer you know don't do that? And see, the thing about it is, she has a long catalog of music. She do dance numbers, she do dance mix, and she do stand up, and they all are flawless. She do all up to the back. She don't. It's just like Kennedy is there. I told her just like I told Chazelle. I told the girls. I tell the girls when you go and do a dance number, you need to make sure that you are able to do a stand up ballad the same way that you do a dance number and make the audience like you because they had to learn. I told them to learn from girls who become dancers. This is dance their whole career, dance, 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 and then after they body give out, they can't dance no more. Then you have to do stand up. You just do stand up number, and people look at you. So it's just like no. I said, but the thing about it, that's not a Kennedy issue. That is a internet issue because if the internet wasn't posting all these performances of these girls going around to these different places performing, then you wouldn't see that. You would only see them when they come to your town. But because of the internet now, you get to see these girls in different areas, and also these girls like they travel. One city going to another city, going to another city, going to another city. You could only pack so much, and then it's just like you only pack so much. At the end, it's just like you have to pay for these bags because they overweight and all of that. So it's just like, what's the point in going and making this money if you're gonna have to spend it in baggage fees when you're checking your bags in? Because I'm leaving Kansas, going to Detroit. My bag's overweight, so the money, part of the money I made in Kansas, I gotta pay the delta because my bag's overweight. So it's $150 for this bag and 100. So it's just like it's defeating the purpose. You ain't making no money. So you got to learn how to work within the means of your budget, honey, and make sure that you, when you go out to make money, you're not spending unnecessarily money on baggage fees and all this other stuff, you know. But it's just like I say, it's the internet because y'all get they posted everything. They don't wear the same thing over and over, and then it's just like you get paid like you. I want y'all to hear this. I want y'all to hear this. Y'all see that comment. They say she wearing the same outfits over and over. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all see what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about when I say it costs. It costs. So do you actually think that Kennedy is going to go and buy a new costume every time she do something? And then on top of that, I want to know how much money have you cashed after her to support her to be the candidate that you want her to do? When she was in your city and she performed, how much money did you tip her to help her get a new costume or to up her wardrobe or what have you the way you want? So it's just like y'all expect all this stuff from these girls or from these entertainers, but you're not investing in these entertainers. You're not investing. It's not free to upgrade your wardrobe. It's not free, you know, to do a whole lot of stuff. But y'all not investing, so it's just like you're not investing. It's just like if you're not investing, you can't complain about what a girl is presented, especially if your only complaint is not that her wardrobe is not up to par, that you're just tired of seeing her wearing the same thing over and over. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So if you want her to upgrade her wardrobe, then what steps are you going to take to help her upgrade her wardrobe? Because you want her to impress you, but you're not paying her to impress you, but you want her to pay for her look to impress you with money that other people is giving her, money that other people, you know what I'm saying? That makes sense. You don't want to invest in her look, but you want her to look a certain way for you. It don't work like that. Well, the artists slash entertainers need to invest first so we can give them money. She did. She does. I've never seen Kennedy. I've never seen Kennedy, especially since she's been on RuPaul's Drag Race or as Miss Gay US of A. I've never seen her not invest. She always have new promo pictures out, and they would call her to be on All Stars twice if she wasn't invested in her career. And see, that's another thing. With RuPaul Drag Race, part of part of them making the decision whether you're gonna be on their show or not is your social media following. Hey, Zay, it's her following, and then it's just like I think, and you could tell me. I think you're a kid and y'all done had words. Y'all have had words. Well, the artists slash entertainers need to invest first so we can give them money. They have invested. She have invested. When you saw her. When you saw her, she wasn't naked. When you saw her, she wasn't looking like me with just a wig and a unit on and some lip polish. She's invested. When you saw her, she's entertaining. They don't invite, baby. They don't invite her out of the country. Kennedy has been to parts of the world that we haven't heard of. She has been, I cannot count. Kennedy has been to over, I know well over 15 countries. But see, I want you to listen. You say Sophia is general, not just Kennedy, just big drag queens. It seems just they do over and over the same thing. Okay, okay. Like I'm saying, are you attending all these shows in person? Or you just observing these girls on the internet? Are you attending these shows in person, or you are looking at them on the internet? My net. Hmm. Because if you are just watching them on the internet, you ain't paying no cover. And it's like I'm saying, it's because of the internet. You're mad at the internet. You're not mad at them. That's the internet fault that you get to see them doing the same thing over and over. And it's like I don't know how long you've been on here, but it's just like I was telling them. It's just like I was telling y'all earlier. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And y'all know, and a lot of y'all on here, y'all know Kennedy. You have never seen Kennedy where she wasn't painted to the gods and she wasn't dressed to the gods. Especially since she has been Miss USA, Miss Gay USA, and she has been Miss Gay USA going on 3 years now. Honestly, on the internet, that's why I stopped going to shows because it seems like the same thing over and over. I'm sorry, I might be wrong then. That's why I'm asking. No, hey, who's that, Sherelle? Hey, Sherelle. No, it's just like, no, it's just like, where are you? Where do you live? Where do you, first of all, where do you live? You live in Mexico? You live in Mexico? You live in Mexico? Oh my God, Denzel, are you serious? Now you're not gonna throw Nigeria on the bus during Black History Month, Denzel. Denzel, you're just not gonna do that. No, I said that to say this, cause let me tell you this. Um, oh my God, because I was in Mexico. They booked me in Mexico. I came over there. I forgot what it was, but I can't remember the actual event. Now they don't have for the season. Now they don't have for the season legally live. But I was over there. The event, I can forget what it was, but it was something. It was an award show. It was an awards banquet that they invited me to host over there. You live in Houston, Texas. Just got back from Mexico, and I was very impressed. Then again, I don't know if it was because it was a top of the line resort. But let me just say this: you've been to Mexico, and you just got back, and it was top of the line resort. But how about we have not heard about them? We have not heard about those girls that you're talking about. But those girls over there know about the girls in Las Vegas. They know about the hot chocolate. They know about, they know about the girls in Texas. They know about the girls in San Antonio. They know about the girls in Atlanta. They know about the girls in DC. They know about the girls in Laredo. They know a lot about the girls in, they know about the girls over here. And what y'all have in Houston, you you can say y'all have the same thing over and over, over and over, over and over. Because y'all have Desi's Drag Race. Y'all have Desi's Drag Race. Then y'all have coffee over there at JR's. Then y'all have Roxanne over there giving y'all shows. Then y'all have the twin Tara. Y'all have a lot. Then y'all have Tiana, the black folks. And then y'all have a lot in Houston. But and Kennedy is based in Dallas. Kennedy is based in Dallas. So so and then you're in Houston. And then like I'm laughing, but seriously, you're in Houston. So if the majority of the time that you watching Kennedy on internet, because she's not in Houston that much. And the reason I ask if you all have had words because I have been with Kennedy when she's on her platforms, and Kennedy will go off on you on her platform. So the thing about it is, the thing about it, the bottom line is, it's just like you. It's the internet. You're not mad at Kennedy. You're not mad at the other girls because it's not their fault that you have to watch them on the internet. And when they out of the country and they wearing another costume, they wearing a costume that that you saw that she wore when she was with you. You upset because you feel like they don't change their wardrobe enough. But in the same token, for instance, you're in Houston. Beyonce from Houston. When Beyonce go on tour, Beyonce wear the same costume throughout the whole tour. And people don't complain about her costume because she wore it in Dallas last week. Now she got it on in Houston. Then she got it on in DC. Then she got it on. So it's just like, why is that? Why is that bothering you so when the bottom line is it should be the entertainment value? What she's entertaining. Is she entertaining? Is it entertaining? Because although it's something that you have seen, Venezuela, they wasn't in Houston when she did it. So they are going crazy in Venezuela when she do it because that's their first time seeing it. But you upset because she still got on the same costume in Venezuela that she had on when she was in Houston. But you're not in Venezuela. Now, if you are the type of entertainer that you're going to go to Venezuela, if you got her schedule, you know where she's going to go, then I'm sure she was like, oh, girl, let me change my costume because I know such going to be here. And he just saw me in this costume in Houston. But since you're not going to Venezuela and you just in Houston and then somebody that posted the video on the internet, you're like, they don't invest. They do invest. They do invest. But it's just like, I'm not finna invest in another costume that's not tore up that works for this number. I ain't making money like that. People not sponsoring me like that. people that have a problem with me not changing my costume, not donating to me to change my costume. So I'm not fixed to be bothered with somebody that's upset with me wearing the same costume that works for this number. When I'm only doing the same thing Beyonce do when she go on tour, the same thing Rihanna do when she go on tour, the same thing Katy Perry do when she go on tour. They wearing the same costumes. It's just a different city that they're in. Beyonce and those entertainers, they not only have one, they have four, five, six, and seven of the same costumes because something happens. Sometimes those costumes get turned, tore up, ripped, ruined. Something happen, and so they have five, six, seven of the same costume. They ain't changing the costume. So I think I think that you are teaching everybody on here is to appreciate the talent, to appreciate the talent, because it's all about the talent. And if the costumes go with the talent, so what you seen it before? It's the talent that you're supposed to appreciate. And if you have an issue with Kennedy, then when Kennedy's in Houston, pull her to the side and have a conversation with her. Just that simple. And if you have an issue with any entertainer, because you say we just talking about not just Kennedy, just entertainers, period. If you have a problem with entertainers, then pull them to the side and let them know. Address your opinion, address your concerns to them. They human beings, they people. You can talk to them. Hey, Mr. D. Yeah, pull them to the side and talk to them. And then they can explain to you. They can explain. I'm just giving you what I feel is going on. But they can talk for themselves. Just talk to them. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, cause that's what Nicola Dupree. She'll tell you quick. Y'all have all these wonderful ideas of what y'all want us to do, but y'all don't want to give us no financial support. And then what you want me to do, it ain't free. I'm so sick of them soft. She'll say it, but yeah. But especially during COVID, honey. Ain't nobody making no money like that. Then the little money they have, child. The money people have, honey, they can't be investing in somebody. They can't even be invested in trying to impress somebody else. With she dealing with her sister with COVID, one of the worst cases of COVID in the world. She's dealing with her sister, who is special needs, and they dealing with her with one of the worst case of COVID. And during this time, her sister has been in the hospital for over a month, and she has a show. I think she hosted a show in Dallas, and she has been performing. Been out of town and stuff and performing. And I have never seen her look like what she's going through on the shows lately, recently, dealing with all that she's dealing with just her sister alone. Being on a ventilator, taking off a ventilator. They saying this and they saying that. This organ not working, that organ not working. And I have never seen her on the stage within the last month looking like what she's going through. And like I said, she is getting ready to carry the title of Miss Gay US of A for a third year because they have postponed the pageant again this year. And like I say, when we post it, like like people be posting the videos of Kennedy. We need you to post the videos of the shows that you saw over in Mexico that you were impressed with. And I'm sure if you go back over there in a couple more weeks, the girls that you saw that impressed you, they probably gonna be doing the same number in the same costume. But because you saw them that one time, you were impressed. It's like exactly what I'm telling you. When the people in Venezuela saw Kennedy, well, that first time, they were impressed. But if you go back to Mexico, the girls over there in the same costume, doing the same numbers. And you need to post some videos of them. Like everybody be posting videos of Kennedy. But I'm getting ready to get off of here, child. I've been on here just almost going on 3 hours and 20 minutes, honey. But I love y'all. Who is this? Y'all all on here, baby. It was just he just had a question. He ain't mean no harm. But if you do have proper issue with Kennedy, you in Texas, she in Texas, and then like I said, with the people trying to get in contact to book me, honey, go on her social media and send her a message in her inbox. Conversate with her. That's when y'all catch that. That's when y'all catch that. Because they think y'all be trying to be cute and y'all be coming for them because y'all put that on a timeline for everybody to see. But if you really are genuinely concerned and you have an issue with somebody, send them a message in their inbox. Conversate with them in their inbox when it's just you and them. Don't put that on their timeline. All right, our hearts and minds are clear. What time is it, child? Child, I know it's after 6. What is it? 7, because the CNN crew on. Baby, I got to get to this trial. I got to get to the impeachment hearing today. The impeachment trial. I got to get to the trial today. I'm a juror. Maybe my lips are so chapped that I'm just too lazy to get up and go over there and get the lip chap put on my lip, honey. Just want to look around. It's some Vaseline or something on this. Oh, then the TV done went off, child. Come on, I ain't need you on no timer. Oh, it's 5:45 a.m. Lord, I'm in Nashville. 6:52. Lord have mercy. Oh, 6:51. Oh, tired. I must been on here 10 minutes, child. I'm getting ready to go, honey. I love y'all. I'm gonna try to be consistent, get back on my routine, being on here consistently. Have us a Zoom party or something. But baby, yeah, what's that? RG. Yes, honey. Now let me see how much he done sent me. Now he done had me on here going back and forth with him. Let me see. Did he send me anything in my Cash App? Did he send me a super chat? See, that's what I'm talking about. Just all my time, I done spent on there trying to help him resolve his top with Kennedy. He ain't gave me nothing. Let me go. I love y'all, honey. I'm so glad we had this time together. Just to sing a song or share a laugh or two. And before we ever know it, comes the time for us to show it. And we have to say to each other so long. Pam. Pam, that was your grandbaby. Who's that little baby you had with you, Pam? Little old cute self. Are you driving today, Pam? Mm. Child, child, I did not know. Somebody told me that, you with what's called, see there, they can say, you never gave me your Cash App, Miss Sophia. My Cash App is always hooked up to you go to my Facebook page, my Cash App on there, on my YouTube channel, my Cash App on there. See there, they always come up with an excuse, honey. I ain't gave you my Cash App. My Cash App all over the place, honey. My grandson, yes, close to home, Charlotte. Oh, you driving? Pam, you know what, Pam? I need to go on the road with you one day, Pam. It has to be on the weekend though. You got to get me back to the house. You got to get me back to the house though, girl, so I can do my show on Monday. I got to be back for the show. But I need to ride on the road with you, child. But I don't know if I want to do it while it's snowing in certain places. Oh, but somebody told me I'm with Chase Bank, so I ain't know I was with Zelle. I got Zelle, child. Zelle is hooked up to my email address too. Zelle. Zelle. So I got Zelle. I don't have Venmo. Do I have Venmo? I don't think I have Venmo. I have Zelle and Google Pay, Cash App, PayPal. hmm And I got Bills. So, bills is what I have to pay. Oh, oh Lord Jesus. Lord have mercy, honey. I guess we better. Miss Sophia, did you like Dallas? Did you like Dallas? I love Dallas. I love that. Let me tell you, baby, listen. I love that every city, Houston, Dallas, Atlanta. I have loved every city that I have lived in. Every city. Because it was they at the time that's where I was supposed to be. Seriously. That's where I was supposed to be. Thank you, Michelle Holly. Michelle Holly, I got your message. Did I respond to your email? Was that the other day, yesterday, or day before yesterday? Did I respond, Michelle Holly? And see, that's another thing. I'll be on there checking on my email, checking on see what's going on, trying to find out these stories that I'm gonna talk about on radio stories. Then I see and can't remember if I done hit you back or Kevin Johnson. You live in Nashville now. Who live in Nashville now? Baby, that is one place I will never live. Nashville, Tennessee. Sure, I know. Sure, I know. But we are. Y'all need to go to. We get ready to go to Fall Tackler. Fall Tackler. Y'all need to go to falltackler.com. FALLTACULAR. Fall Tackler. FALLCAUT. Oh look, I can't even spell it now. Falltackler.com. And register. Let them know that you let them know that I told you about Fall Tackling, and your registration fee is $50, not $100. $50 registration fee, and it's real reasonable, y'all. It'd be like 300, 400 some dollars for the total package, and everything is included. Everything is included except your airline ticket if you couldn't. If you if you if you live in Atlanta, you can just go to the airport, park car at the airport, and catch the party bus. But there's a fee to ride the party bus, and after that, you set. It's a transportation to and from the events, and most of the events are at the cafe. We have something off site, which we do. I know one thing: we do the welcoming party at Hard Rock Cafe, but we provide transportation to all the events. All the food is covered, and yes, honey, go to falltacular.com, FALLTACULAR, falltacular.com, and let them know that I told you to be a part of Fall Tacular. And once you pay in installments, and I think the final payment is due, and it's not till the Halloween weekend, child. Come on, honey. We have a great time in the mountains, honey. Oh, and then I talked to the travel agent the other day, and I meet with her this weekend. Is it this weekend? I meet with her to talk about our South African trip on my birthday. And then I called Matt. I done called Maddie twice. I called her 2 weeks ago and I called her yesterday. I ain't calling her no more. Trying to figure out what's going on with the Mexico trip. She's so busy with this TV show, so I'm not calling her no more. Y'all can tell I ain't calling her no more. Oh, but yes, child. Yes, honey. God is good. Be blessed, be a blessing, but more important, be yourself because no one else can be you. That's why you can tell people no. They can all be a carbon copy of you, but a carbon copy is never better than the original, darling. And you, my darling, laughing hyenas are all originals. Just you are. She said, yeah, no, but it's okay, Miss Sophia. I never get offended. I know you are very busy. Mm-mm. What's the app your radio show? It's weru.com. weru.com. We are you. We are you radio. WERU. Gavin, I thought you had that already. Oh, it's on all apps. We have our own radio app. We have our own app. Just go to weareyouраdio.com and it's on all of that. I have it on radio.net, and then it's on iHeartRadio. Uh, Child, it's on all of them, all radio, basically all of them. What's the word? In your car, they got them on in your car and everything. Now it's no excuse. You was watching me live on the air when I used to be on YouTube. I'll be on air. I'm gonna be live on the air Thursday, tomorrow, not today, tomorrow. Cause my nephew coming back up there. His birthday is tomorrow. Micah Meredith, the one that was going in on Jamal Bryant. Then he started reading them numbers. Then he told y'all he voted for Trump. And y'all was going ham because that baby voted for Trump. Well, he wasted his vote. We told him that, but the reason that he gave for voting for Trump, but he coming back tomorrow. He gonna be on there. Hey, Miss Carruthers, how you doing? What's going on? Mr. D to my old Lord. Mr. 6'8", you still on here? Mr. 6'8". Mr. 6'8", what is up, honey? Oh, baby, I'm telling y'all. Baby, somebody come and go here and get my purse and bring me my lip chap. I was up here, but baby, my lips gonna be cracking. Let me put some lip chap on. Oh. 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 Sit up there. Baby, didn't this pillow fold up on y'all? Baby, look at my hair, baby. This is giving y'all camera clock sheer. I did the same thing earlier. I was so happy to find my chapstick. You would have thought I found money. Okay. Next time we need to discuss your birthday party in Mexico. Mm. Why you don't like Nashville, Miss Sophia? I didn't say I didn't like Nashville. You putting words in my mouth. I've been wanting to say that. No, I didn't say I didn't like Nashville for real. I didn't want to live in Nashville. Mm-mm. It's only so much. Only so much of the mountains I want to see. Grand Ole Opry, honey. Um, I don't want to live in Nashville. I love visiting. I love having spending the weekends there. Just Nashville. It's just like Dubai, and that's what you know how Facebook, Facebook be saying, like 11 years ago. That's what they've been showing me. I started posting pictures again. It's just like 11 years ago, Facebook to my, and then they showing all these pictures of us when we was in Dubai. Like Dubai, I love Dubai, but I wouldn't want to live in Dubai because I felt like, I saw everything. I could always, it's just like Dubai is really just, it's really an island. And it's just like we done went around the whole island while we were there that week. So it's just like, it's only so much that there's just a big old body of water, honey. It's just like, mm-mm. It's cute to visit. And that's why they be changing the city because the life expectancy of a building in Dubai is like, I think 12 years. Like that's why a lot of people go over there to Dubai a lot because they always rebuilding, tearing down buildings and building new buildings and stuff. So it's just like people go over there. Part of the reason people go to Dubai is to see the new skyscrapers and architect and all that stuff, honey, because the life expectancy of buildings and stuff is 12 years. But yeah, they've been posting all them pictures, and I was just like, I wanted to repost them. Like, child, I'm not finna flood my timeline with these pictures, honey, because it's just like, child, it's just make me depressed. To just know how much fun we had. We was over there, and then just be over here stuck in the house with the pandemic, going out every other day, do a show, come on back, go to Walmart. Then I stay there like I'm mad, honey. Go to Walmart. Child, if I tell y'all I rode around the other day. Oh, baby. Oxtails, 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 honey. Some oxtails, child. But I done talked to y'all, honey, this morning. I'm finna go get me something to eat. That's it. I'm scratching. I'm finna, I get ready to go get me something to eat for real. I'm finna go get me cook me some noodles, honey. Some noodles with some sausage in them. Oh, I got tired of waiting on no sausage to cook, honey. Just gonna have to eat some noodles and cheese. Lord Jesus. Oh. All right, y'all. I done said bye 12 times. Denzel always told y'all this the funny part. She said bye, but she could never leave. But I'm yawning and stuff, but I'm yawning. But I mean, I'm finna go cook me some noodles. I'm hungry. I'm finna go, oh, my hair. I ain't giving Karen Clark cheered, honey. She wearing blonde hair now. All right, y'all. Bye. I'll see y'all later. Oh, some more girl comments that came in and out. Hey, Bree. What's up, Bree? Yes, honey. I love you too, Bree. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, okay? Any good trade in Dubai? That was another thing. How they talk about them who don't be over there with all that gay stuff. They ain't down with that, honey. Child, we go over there, men over there holding hands, walking down the street. Girl, please. Y'all just ashamed of these gay stuff in this America. Y'all ashamed of the gay stuff. These folks over here don't have no problem with it. This is, I would love to see you perform at Grand Ole Opry, honey. Let me go and start from the beginning with my coffee. You don't have to change a thing. We love the authenticity of the page. I will take you as you are. Thank you, Miss Wilson. Oh. Didn't that biscuit, that pillow rose up like a biscuit from scratch? Oh, all right, y'all. I love y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. I can make you no promises. Don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie, he's just a man and he's doing the best he can. Bye. Have a great day. Baby, this is 3 hours. Bye.